Hey, you should rename this the Wylie ISD Radical Islam Center, you f***ing hard.
Go off with that Islam in your school. You're a principal. You shouldn't be doing it.
Y'all need to just eat and die.
Yeah, these are just some of the voicemails left for Wylie ISD in recent weeks. And it's not just voicemails, it's emails too, like this one and this one.
You're busy sucking on Islam. That's why you can't answer your phone.
Yeah, these people are upset over an incident from months ago when an outside group was on campus. They passed out some materials related to Islam. A representative of the school's Turning Point USA chapter complained online, and it took off from there. The school district said it was all a mistake, that the group was invited on campus by a student organization, that it was not approved, and that it wouldn't happen again. But that didn't stop calls like this.
This is a Christian nation. Those rats should not be allowed in school. They need to get out of this country.
Is it? Is that how Christians talk? Not at the church I go to. And maybe that's part of why this filth makes me so angry, because I'm guessing that a lot of these callers share that opinion, that their Christian sensibilities are under attack because a Muslim wore a hijab. I am embarrassed to hear grown adults talking this way. I am ashamed. I'm sad for the educators who had to listen to this filth, who had to hear these voicemails, who had to read these emails, and the poor principal who didn't even make this happen. She didn't even sign off on it. They chased her out of town, and then they celebrated afterward.
This little Tiffany Doolin has resigned. Maybe you're next, girlfriend.
That threat, maybe you're next. And that's not the worst of it.
Your name, your number is going to be all over the internet.
Like, I hope there is a fire in Wylie.
That is terrifying. Imagine that you or your loved one was on the receiving end of getting a message like that. I get that you're upset over what was an admitted mistake at the high school. It does not feel like this is really about passing out religious materials, given the fact that the 10 Commandments hang on the wall in Wylie classrooms. Instead, this is about them being Muslims.
And you motherfuckers would never allow somebody to come on, I don't know, maybe some radical Christian group.
Except there are plenty of Christian groups on Wylie ISD campuses. The school district's website lists several, like the Catholic Students of Wylie, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, WOW Bible Study. There's even a Jesus Club. In fact, Student Republicans, they have a club too. There's no Democratic Student Club though, but I didn't hear any nasty voicemails about that one. But I did hear some casual racism thrown in just for good measure.
Pressing 1 for Spanish. This is America. We speak English.
Would you talk in front of your kids that way? Would you speak to your Hispanic neighbor that way, your Muslim neighbor that way in person? I know that some people think that we shouldn't share these kinds of messages or give them any oxygen, but I think if we don't call this kind of stuff out, if we don't stand up to it, then it just continues, whether it happens in voicemails, in emails, or maybe speeches on the campaign trail. I would like to say that we're better than this. Are we?
What the is wrong with you?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What is wrong with you?